But there is one group of people who love Armenians. Well, let me see, let's go back in time. Barack Obama, nothing. George W. Bush, nothing. Bill Clinton, nothing. Bush 41, nothing. And we go on and on. Every president, when they were running for office, did they not come to your community when they were candidates? Did they not bow and promise you on their father's grave that they would make sure in their presidency that they finally dealt with this issue? Haven't they all promised? Can it be that Democrats and Republicans collectively all of a sudden have amnesia and dementia over that promise once they get into the White House? Is it possible that there is something in the ether, the air in Washington, D.C., in the nation's White House, in the water system, that the moment they get elected into office, when you say to them, what about your promise to the American people? What about those Armenian Americans who wrote the big fat checks that got you elected? Aren't you going to fulfill the promise? And they say, I can't do it. Can't do it. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. They told me we can't do it. The Turks, they're our very dear friends. Cannot do this. Hey, they're our only allies over there. Really? Are they our allies? I don't know if they're our allies, to be honest with you, based on their behavior. Come on, let's get real here. We need to put the feet to the fire of every president who plays political technology with the Armenian people. And you, the Armenian people, you deserve blame too. You allow this to continue. There are other ethnic groups in this country. You think they would put up with that nonsense? Oh, no. They would say, hey, I ain't writing the check until I see it, feel it, touch it, because I'm a doubting Thomas. And the politicians deliver to them. I don't know if it's because you're so gullible, or you want to believe, or you're so naive, or the fact is you're a small minority who don't realize how truly powerful you are to them. You are listed in the hot zip codes. Michigan, California, New York, New Jersey. Even though your population percentile is so minimal when it comes to raising fat cash to get elected, you get through a primary and then a general election, all politicians love Armenians. So politicians love you because you're great at bundling for them. You deliver on your promise, and then they turn their back on you. Now, the senators, the congressmen, the elected officials, they have cover. They say, well, we were ready. We passed the legislation. We talked about it on the floor. We passed the resolution. What is a resolution? A resolution is like me eating oatmeal with no teeth. A resolution is like nailing Jell-O to the wall. It is of no value. It might make you feel good. It is now close to 100 years later. There's nobody alive in Turkey who is responsible. It's not like all of a sudden somebody's still alive and oh my God, they're going to drag him in front of the World Tribunal at The Hague, or they're all of a sudden going to be exiled and they're going to have to live out their remaining days in the Falkland Islands off of Argentina. No, none of that's going to happen.